I want to welcome everybody tonight to our amazing teaching tonight on Wednesday Wisdom. We are so excited you guys are here. I wish you would have heard the pre-teaching conversation. It was awesome, but we didn't record the pre-teaching. So tonight we are going to learn about why everybody needs to be using Young Living for their skincare. And we have an expert with us tonight because Jan Weger used to be very, very high up in a skincare company until she realized all the chemicals that were in that skincare, and she threw them out the door and joined Young Living. So tonight I want to welcome a great leader in our organization, Platinum Leader Jan Weger. Welcome, Jan.
Hey,
thank you. I'm so excited
housekeeping,
to be here.
everybody. If you guys could keep yourself muted until the end, we will be taking questions at the very end. And so if you're on the phone, if you're live, we're super happy that you are. But if you could just mute yourself, that would be fantastic so that we can hear Jan. Also, actually not moving back and forth across the screen, because believe it or not, you can accidentally mark up Jan's PowerPoints and it makes them a little bit difficult to see. So if you're trying to point something out, just go ahead and use your finger and refrain from using your pointer or your mouse. So thank you very much, Jan. It's all you.
Hey, Beverly, thank you. Now I have my screen up. Can you all see my screen? It says Skincare by Young Living.
No, not yet. You may have to click that share screen button.
I clicked the share screen button. Let me try something else here. Okay, now, so I'm going to hit share screen. Let's see what happens. Okay, now this is the one I want right here. Are you seeing that now?
Yes, yes we are.
Okay. Now let me get it into slide mode. Okay, how's that look?
It looks beautiful.
Okay, great. So this is my passion, you guys. I love Young Living skincare. Okay, I've been in Young Living for 20 years. I have used every single skincare product that Young Living has from the very beginning. Now, in the beginning, we didn't have a whole lot. We had Orange Blossom facial wash, and we had a couple of moisturizers, and we had a toner. And that was about it until I'd been in for about 7 years, and they introduced the first art skincare program. We have come so far since then. And I wish I could have skincare in all of your little offices and you could be trying as I go along, because what I'm doing is going through every product and some of the things we want to be looking out for if we're still using over-the-counter products, and trying to help you understand what would be most beneficial for you at this time in your life where you're at. So we are going to go through a lot of things. And one thing that I'll share with you is that I was at beauty school for 3 different beauty school sessions. And every time we had this great teaching on what is it that impacts our skin inside and out. So these first few slides are just going to highlight some of those things that we already know, but sometimes we forget. Lots of things impact our skin, not just our skincare, what we eat, the kind of water we drink. Are we under a lot of stress? So keep those things in mind as you're thinking about what's impacting your skin. Nutrient-dense food. We know how important our food is in our digestion. The environmental toxic overload, that can be from over-the-counter products that we haven't gotten rid of yet. And my goal here is to help you guys start thinking about all those things that are still in your cabinet that you just are hanging on to for some reason, and you're not getting them out of your Young Living store. And I hope after this, you'll make that decision. Another big thing is not enough sleep. Now, I'm raising my hand here. Terry knows me. I'm the night owl. But at one of the beauty schools, look at the third item under not enough sleep. Sherry Ross taught this, and I sat there as she said that. Go to bed the same day you get up. So if you get up at 8, get to bed before midnight. Mm-hmm. It's profound, and yet it can be overwhelming because I've always been a night owl. In college, I did my best work from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. So it's a challenge for me, but I'm working on that part of it. So think about that. Go to bed the same day you get up. Did you guys know that most expensive over-the-counter beauty products are little more than wax with no health supporting ingredients. Another bad thing is sugar in your diet. So we're going to just look at a few of these toxic chemicals because I want to get them in your brain if you haven't thought of them lately. First of all, your skin is the largest organ on your body. So we got to pay attention to that. Triclosan is a bad one. With triclosan, what I'd like you to understand is that it's been banned in the state of Minnesota. It's been banned in Europe. In Minnesota, what they discovered was they were having contaminated groundwater, and it was getting into the lakes, and it was causing, it was affecting the reproductive system of the aquatic life. You guys, it affects hormones, and it can contribute to MRSA because it's an antibacterial synthetically created chemical, and the bacteria can figure out a way around it, and they live in spite of it. So it's not good for anybody. Another bad thing is parabens. Parabens are preservatives. So we don't use parabens. Why don't we use parabens in our skincare products? Because our products are enhanced and protected by all the essential oils in the formula. So the essential oils are what protect our products. And not only do they protect our products, they add and enhance the ability of the products to support our body at the cellular level. So it's not just does your skin feel good, it's what is it actually doing to support your skin? And most of those over-the-counter products, none of them have Young Living essential oils in them. So you want to support your skin. And did you know that parabens are banned in Sweden and in Japan and a lot of European countries? So bad, another bad thing. Phthalates are another bad thing. They're carcinogenic. Phthalates are also not in Young Living products. They're also banned in Europe, all over Europe. So why are they still in our products? There's very, very little regulation in this country. And companies that produce personal care products do not have to disclose what's in them. They don't even have to say. They can put whatever they want on the label, basically. Now, what you need to know is that Young Living is a full transparency company. If it's in our bottle, it's on the label. And I'm so proud to say that. Another bad thing is all these fragrances. There are no synthetic chemical fragrances in any Young Living products, in any Young Living skincare products. Where does our aroma come from? It comes from our essential oils. Once again, we don't have to use any of that junk like other companies do. In fact, I'm sure most of you, if you walk down the beauty aisle in a department store, when I do that, I have to plug my nose and not breathe in until I get down the aisle. It's the same way in the cleaning aisle of a grocery store. It's like all the toxic fumes are just being off-gassed into the air, and those are not good for us. So another bad thing is sodium lauryl sulfate. It is a degreaser, and it's a foaming agent. It's what makes your toothpaste foam. It's what makes your cleanser foam. But look what it does. It's banned in Europe and Canada, and it can affect many parts of our body. So we don't use it. It's not found in any Young Living products. And if you wonder why your toothpaste doesn't foam up, it's just because there's no sodium lauryl sulfate in it, nor are there any other bad chemicals. So to compensate for no foaming, what Young Living does in some of our products is they put them in a foaming bottle. So the liquid, when it comes out in the pump, is actually foaming, as opposed to having a chemical in it that makes it foam up. Another bad thing is propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is used to keep products moist and to keep products from drying out. Propylene glycol is the main ingredient in antifreeze. It's bad. Look at all the bad stuff it does. It's linked to many bad things. And the side effects are the things that if you don't read the labels on products, you won't even know it. If you don't understand the bad chemicals, you won't know it. But it's not in any Young Living products. And did you even know that they put propylene glycol in dog food to keep it moist in the bag? You guys, it's terrible. And again, they don't even have to put it on the label if they don't want to. So now we think about these green things. That's the new thing. If it's green, it must be better for you. All it is a marketing ploy. Most green eco-friendly products are simply products that had a green label put on them. If you read the back label, you're going to find at least one or two of the things that I just covered in those green products. So they're really no better for the most part than all the other stuff, but put a green label on, they hike the price up, and you think you're getting something better for your money. It's a marketing ploy. So again, read your ingredients list on the back of anything you buy that you're going to put on your skin. According to Dr. Samuel Epstein, the harmful chemicals that you apply to your skin are much more toxic and pose a greater cancer threat and other risks than if you would eat them. At least if you eat them, it has to go through your digestive system and get subjected to some acid in your stomach. If you apply it to your skin, do you know that in 26 seconds, any chemical that's in any product, any toxic chemical that's in any product you apply to your skin will get into your bloodstream in 26 seconds.
Wow.
Scary. And what are we putting on our kids, you guys? The kids are even more susceptible because their skin is even more porous than ours. Their skin hasn't totally developed like ours. So we need to pay attention. Okay, like I said, I've been to Young Living Beauty School 3 times. It's magical. It's magical, you guys. The last time I went, we sat directly behind Gary and Mary. And they were at the speaker table, and we were right behind them. I could have hugged Mary and hugged Gary throughout the whole beauty school if I wanted to. I left them alone because everybody wants to get by Gary and Mary. But just to be in their energy was fabulous. And you can see, Gary, we didn't even know he was going to be at that beauty school, and he came and he spent 2 hours chatting. And he always has great wisdom to share with us. So what I did after beauty school is I started patterning my skincare classes with ideas that I got at beauty school. So here is a display table at one of my skincare classes. Now you can see I've got my beautiful green beauty case. You get this at beauty school. I'm gonna hold this up. Here's the beautiful beauty case you get at beauty school, all packed full of goodies. And so I just have all the products displayed. And as another leader and I are dispensing products and teaching, this is a table we go to get the products to our clients. Okay, this is what a potential skincare class table looks like. This is the last one I did in my classroom at the house. And so what you can see is I have a place for each person, and down in the front here, you can see everyone has their own little place with their washcloths. They have their own lighted mirror. They have a printed material. They have a sample of some of the products that I give them for coming to class. And it really is a very hands-on experiential thing. And I love it because this gives everybody an opportunity to try and see what they're gonna like and what they wanna use on their skin. So what have we used for supplies? This Savvy Beauty book, I'll share with you that over the years, even before the Savvy Minerals came out, I was getting stuff from ORD, and I was printing out stuff from this place and printing stuff I found online. And I had this whole notebook practically of things that I printed and handed out to people. And it was good. It had good information, but it was cumbersome and took a lot of time. And I discovered this book about 6 months ago. Now this you can get at the oilsupply.store.com. This is done by Erin Rogers. I think she's a real crown diamond, and she developed this. You guys, it has saved me hours of printing and collating and whatever have you. It's just spectacular. Now, right now it's out of stock because she's updating it with the latest Savvy Mineral stuff that came out. But I want you to just see, so this book serves dual purpose. It's my resource book for skincare class, and it's also my resource book for the minerals. The only other handout that I have is this one. Now this one, I forgot to put this in my slides, but there's several of these out there. This I actually got from Monique McLean, and she has that at ohmyoils.com. So the front is all the products, and the back is a place for, as they're going through and trying their colors, now not in this class, but in the mineral class, they write down what they like. So these are the only 2 handouts now. So in this one, this goes through all of the skincare products. At first it talks about synthetic chemicals, why they're bad. Then it talks about skin types, and it talks about oils by skin type. So it gives you a little guide, oils to use for different skin types. Then it talks about skincare products and a little thing on Savvy Minerals. And then there's the daily routine. What do you do each day? Cleanse, exfoliate, tone, moisturize. And then it goes through all the categories, cleansing, and then it goes through exfoliating and toning and the serum. So this is just, and then it shows you how to do a little massage on your face. And they actually taught us this at beauty school, how to give yourself a little massage. And they give you, and I give them this at my class. It's a massage oil recipe. And Melissa Pepping calls this the Angel Tears recipe. It's a small bottle with either a jojoba or V6, and it has 3 drops of frank, 2 drops of myrrh, and 1 drop of rose, and a ½ ounce of jojoba. So I give that to my skincare class people and teach them how to do this little wonderful massage on their face, either their whole face or parts of their face. So this is just a great little resource book.
Jan, can you tell us again where to get this resource book?
Right there, Terry, on the screen, it says oilsupply.store.com.
Okay.
The bottom of the screen, do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you get it. And then when you get to the second half, and then it goes into all the moisturizers, and it goes into the, oh, I know one reason she's updating this is because when she did this, we did not have the cloth mask, and we have that now. So she's putting the cloth mask in, and she's putting the new Art Intensive moisturizer in, which we didn't have when she published this, and any updates to the Savvy Minerals. So then if I do a Savvy Mineral class, we do prep the skin with some of the skincare products, but then I use this book, and I go right into Minerals, Why Savvy, prepping the skin, and then it goes into all the products. So this, you guys, this is just, I don't know, I came across this just by accident, but it has saved so much time. And it's so professional looking. Isn't it perfect?
It's beautiful, Jan. It's absolutely beautiful.
And it's a great size. It's so, I usually have a little bag that I let them take their goodies home in. It fits right in their little bag. Yeah, it's just the best ever. And I was so worried because I have about 20 of them sitting here that I stocked up. And when they went out of stock, and I've got 3 classes scheduled in the next 2 weeks for either skincare or makeup. So I texted her, I said, Erin, please tell me your books are going to come back soon. And she said they will. They'll be back in April sometime. So if you like them and want to use them for classes you do, or, you know, even if you are sharing with a new person on your team, or you're sharing with someone who's been on your team for a while and they're interested in the products, use this as an informational piece for them. It's so comprehensive and it's very well done. I love this.
Jan, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Jan, also be sure to give us that website for Monique McLean's little.
Yes, Monique McLean. It is. Her website is Oh My Oils. OHMYOILS. ohmyoils.com. And this neat little slick little good sturdy card that everyone can take home with them. She sells those 25 in a pack.
Okay. Thank you.
I actually think Young Living has something like this too. It's out of stock right now, but there's several of them floating around out there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to extraordinary skincare. So we're going to get great results. And, you know, cleansing is one of the first things that we think about. So we're going to hop in the shower, going to get our makeup off and get our hair washed. And so we're going to get toxins off, and we've got a couple of great cleansers that you can try. The first one is our Art Gentle Cleanser. You guys, this is a foaming cleanser, and it's soothing, it's gentle, it has great essential oils in it. It's got the beautiful sandalwood, melissa, frank, lavender, and of course the orchid flower extract, which is that new ingredient that came around about 6 years ago that's really ramped up some of our skincare. The beautiful thing about this is it lasts a long time. Now, when I first got this and put it in the shower, and I was in the shower one morning and my husband was in there doing his shower, and I happened to glance over and I saw him, and he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go, what? 5 pumps? You don't need 5 pumps? So he said, oh, is that too much, honey? I don't know what it is about guys, but they use way too much shampoo and way too much cleanser. Anyway, I said, honey, 2 pumps is plenty. And actually, I just use 1 pump. So it's fabulous. The next one we have is our Orange Blossom Facial Wash. Now, I will share with you that this one has been a Young Living's line forever. There was a point in time, probably 15 years ago, where they tried to take it away. And we out here in the field, we did an uproar. Do you remember that, Terry? Oh my gosh.
Jan, we did. And Jan, you know, Jan, there's a couple really new people on tonight, and maybe we could point out the fact that this Orange Blossom Facial Wash does really well with, you know, a little bit more women my age, right? And then the art is really, really good for younger women and women with maybe a little bit more moisture in their skin. So
yeah, that's exactly right, Terry. It is. The Orange Blossom Facial Wash is wonderful for more mature women. It's a very concentrated, luxurious, great smelling The first time I used it, I put a nickel's worth in the palm of my hand. And I could have done my whole body with that. That's how concentrated it is.
Well, Jan, and it's so cost effective because of how little we use. Like Jan said, a dime size is all you use.
Even a dime size is too much.
Yeah, it's just so cost effective. Yeah.
A pea size. It's very, very cost effective. When I order one of these and it's strictly for me in my shower, it will last me 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Amazing. Now, it's also really good for teenagers because it's great with acne-prone skin also, even more so than the Art Foaming, the Gentle Cleanser.
Okay.
Now, a really cool thing about this is you can either use it concentrated, like we're saying, or you can dilute it. You can take your Orange Blossom Facial Wash, put a couple tablespoons in a foamer pump jar, either this larger one or you can get the narrow one. I get the narrow one for class. And then all you have to do, and then you fill it with water. And then when you use it, you do have to shake it up and down a couple, 3 times to get that Orange Blossom Facial Wash dispersed in the water again. And then pump it out and you've got a pump. If you like that feel of the pump.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
And where do you get the empty pump bottles?
You know, you can get those at, I think Life Science Publishers has those. Okay. I've seen them on Amazon.
Okay.
You know, anybody that has like the supportive supplies, you can get those. Now in my class, I use one that's just, it's a straight up and down. I don't have it with me, but it's not quite as big as this. Okay. So I put 1 tablespoon in the bottom and I send them home with that because I want them to go, I want them to try everything. And I also want them to go home with a few goodies that they can use before their products come that they decide to get at the class.
Very smart.
Yeah. Okay, exfoliating. You guys, exfoliating is so important. We were talking about that before we started, how important it is to get the dead skin cells off your face. And so Young Living has just reformulated the Mint Satin Facial Scrub. And here's the new one. This is, without a doubt, I have so many favorite products, but my Orange Blossom Facial Wash, my Satin Scrub, and my toner, I think I love them more than anything else. I love my moisturizer too, and my mask, but these are fabulous. I use this. I love this. Melissa says you can use this every day if you want. Now, wow. See how your skin responds. If your skin is a little more sensitive, you might want to use it 2 to 3 times a week. You always cleanse your skin first, then use your Satin Facial Scrub, and it doesn't take much. Beverly was sharing before we started the call that she has a great little wonderful soft brush that's like a facial scrubbing brush that has and she puts it on that and then does it in her shower.
Yeah, and I'm talking like when I do that and it rotates. Here, hold on. There we go. It rotates.
Yeah.
But when I use the Satin Facial Scrub, I mean, we're talking like less than a dab of toothpaste is what goes on the end of it. Yeah. And then I'm just like, like I just put little dots all over. Yes. And then scrub my face for, you know, about a minute or 2 while you're standing in the shower. And yes. Oh my gosh, my skin does not look or feel the same without it. I can tell you that.
I'm the same way. And after I've massaged mine around, I leave it on my face while I'm cleansing the rest of my body or shaving my legs, whatever I'm doing. And then the last thing I do is I rinse that off of my face because the peppermint oil in that is really stimulating the circulation in your face. So it's very, very good to get your face revitalized and just bright and wonderful. And it's a big wake me up in the morning to have that peppermint on your face.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and if you've never shaved with it, you should, because you will get the closest shave ever.
Yes.
So you just use a little bit right over your legs and you just shave them like normal. I mean, it's amazing, super smooth, and it lasts for such a long time.
You know, the 2 ingredients, Jan, the 2 ingredients that are just so exciting about this new formula are the apricot seed powder and the mango seed butter. Oh my goodness.
Fabulous, fabulous. I can't wait to try it. You know, I love this so much that when I go to get a pedicure, I will not let them use any of their scrubs or lotions or cleansers on my feet. I take either Thieves Oil or Thieves Household Cleaner, and I put it in the basin where my feet go. And then I bring my scrub and I have them use my scrub on my feet
brilliant.
I do, and they know me. They see me come in, and she goes, and they all talk Korean. And of course, I don't know what they're saying, but she's telling them, "Don't use that stuff on her. She's got her own stuff." And I go with my little tote.
That's amazing.
And then I take my lavender hand and body lotion, and I let them do the massage with my lavender hand and body lotion.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's so amazing. And we also use this when we do our pampering spa classes with our new people that have gotten their kits, and now we're reconnecting with them and inviting them to come back, answer questions, try some new products, get pampered a little bit. We do this on their feet when we do that.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so it's awesome. Okay, next one here. Oh, just a second, folks. Okay, now here's the deal. So we just did two things in your shower. We cleansed your skin, and we did the mint scrub. Now, I told you that I started Young Living when I was 50, and that was 20 years ago. Okay, so you can do the math. And have you ever had someone say to you, now that we're more mature women, or they've said, my doctor has told me I really need to install a bar in my shower, for safety reasons. Well, this is my answer to a bar in my shower.
Woohoo, Jan.
Woo!
Oh,
what a way to start your day. Now I have Ningxia Red, Ningxia Nitro, Ningxia Zing, and I do have a little bottle of organic red wine in there just in case I need an extra little kick in the morning.
Oh, Jan, that's adorable.
But you love it.
That's adorable.
So now you're done in the shower. You got to get out, and what are your next steps? Okay, so now we're going to do toning. This is my lovely daughter, Christina. She's on. I just saw her face. So Christina was my model when I was putting this together to use as a teaching tool for our skincare classes. I wanted them to see somebody actually doing it. So Christina, we were around her bathroom when we did this. Toning is my other really favorite thing, because what toning does, gets the last of the impurities off your face, it gets your skin's pH back to balance, and it preps your skin for the moisturizer that you're going to use. And it can help minimize pores also. I love how my skin feels when I use toner. In fact, I always have 2 or 3 bottles backup because I don't ever want to run out. Now, when we teach our Savvy Minerals class to prep their skin, we allow them to cleanse their skin, and we'll even give them the little baby wipes to take off whatever they still have on their face. I usually tell them to come without makeup, but sometimes they forget. And then I give them toner, and then we give them a moisturizer. So even if they're just coming to a makeup class, we have to get the skin prep for the makeup. So this is one of my key things. And look at what's in this. Again, you guys, look at the oils. Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, melissa, some peppermint and lemon. And there's that orchid flower extract again. Aloe vera. I love how this feels on my skin. In fact, as soon as I do this on my skin, the very next thing is I put my moisturizer on, because I feel like this just gets my skin so ready for that moisturizer to just do its thing. So now we're moving on a little bit of detail on the beauty of orchids. This is fairly new in Young Living's line. Probably 8 years ago, they started introducing the orchid extracts in the products, and it's really been used in the Orient for thousands of years for nourishing and hydrating and really bring vitality back to your skin. It can also boost skin immunity, help reduce fine lines, and it's very soothing. And there's some really good minerals in the orchid extract also. And you know how orchids really last a long time in your house. When you get an orchid plant, they don't shrivel up like azaleas or like other potted flowering plants. They really last a long time. It's their ability to store water, and that works the same on our skin. So we need to be restoring, and restoring is this next step that comes after toning. That it's a fairly new concept in recent additions to superior skincare. The serum is actually designed because of its molecular structure to penetrate much deeper in the layers of your skin than a moisturizer can do because of the moisturizer structure. So our Art Renewal Serum is absolutely spectacular. It's a low molecular weight for deep penetration. It's great for nourishing, hydrating, restoring youthfulness. And here's the thing, when I first tried it, it came out at convention several years ago. I tried it and I put it on the way I thought I should. And let me show you this. this is what it looks like. And I want to show you how it comes out. It's pre-measured, and it's like almost like a gel. So you get a drop and you put it in. Okay. So it looks almost, you probably can't see it, but it's just, it's pre-measured, and that's all you need. And at first I used 2, and 2 is way too much. So I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand now because I got makeup on, but it's very, it's gel-like. Can you see it in my hand?
Yes.
Almost like a gel. So you rub it on your face, and here's what you do. You put your fingers in here, do a dab, 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 and then you take your hands and just start the whole face, just massaging it around. And when I first did that, it disappeared. But what the heck? It's just gone. So I kept doing that, and it would disappear. And finally, I went to beauty school, and they explained at beauty school, if your skin is very dry in the lower levels and you start to use a serum, it will be gone in a second. Now, as your skin is getting rehydrated, you will notice that it will stay on the surface longer because you don't need it as much or as often. So now I use this 2 to 3 times a week. But initially, I used it every day because I'm in Colorado. My skin was so dried out. Now, if you lived in a moist climate, you might not need as much of this, but this is dynamite. I love this stuff. And you guys, the oil that's in this, you know, there's oils in all these formulas, is our Sensation Oil Blend.
Ooh.
If you have not tried Sensation Oil, you need to. And here's what's in it. Look at this. Coriander, ylang ylang, bergamot. Now the bergamot is furocumarin free. Furocumarins are the molecule in citrus oils that cause our skin to be super sensitive to the sun. So you know how they always tell us don't use citrus oils when you're going out in the sun? It's okay to use bergamot because the molecule that causes your skin to be sensitive to the sun has been removed. So it's furocumarin free, okay? Then jasmine and geranium. Look at the beautiful jasmine flower and the beautiful ylang ylang, which I saw at the farm in Ecuador. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a to live for oil. It's nourishing, it's hydrating. It makes this product have the most wonderful fragrance in the world. And I like to just use it on my skin sometimes too. So if you haven't tried Sensation Oil Blend, you need to. We have Sensation Bath and Shower Gel, we have Sensation Body Massage, V6 Massager, and we have Sensation Hand and Body Lotion. So we've got you covered. If you know,
Jan, if I could just interject, anytime I'm looking for a really special gift for a lady, like for her birthday or maybe, you know, Mother's Day or things like that, I love to give them the trio of the Sensation Blend, the Sensation Bath and Body Gel, and the Sensation Body Lotion. It's an amazing trio. It's really an amazing trio to give a lady for a very special gift.
It is. And at our skincare classes, I have small little glass jars, and I give them a little amount of the Sensation Hand and Body Lotion as a take-home gift. Because I agree with you, Terry. It's so spectacular. It's really very luxurious. So great, great idea. Now refining and masks. Do you guys remember in the old days? I remember in the old days when a mask used to be this thing you'd put on your face, and your face would get really tight. And if you tried to smell it, your face would crack because it got real hard. It was like a clay thing on your face. Well, that is passe. That is no longer what we do on our face. And really Young Living, when they introduced the cloth mask and the cream mask several years ago now, they were really on the cutting edge of this technology of super refining. So this is another great thing to do to your skin. So with the cream mask, it's a very luxurious treatment. It can cleanse and soothe and moisturize. So how I use the cream mask is at night, if I just really want to just give my skin a really luxurious nighttime treatment, I'll cleanse my skin, I'll tone my skin, and then I'll put the cream mask on, and I'll leave it on all night long.
Wow.
Leave it on all night, or you can put it on for 15, 20 minutes, maybe while you're watching a program or doing your nails or doing emails, and then you can wash it off if you want. But I figure, hey, look at all the great oils that are in that. So I just leave it on my arm.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, it's just wonderful. And you'll see in here, okay, here's Christina. It comes in a little jar. You can see in the lower left-hand corner. And you just dip out just a little bit. It doesn't take much. And you don't really rub it in. What you do is you smooth it on. So it's not like a moisturizer that you want it to disappear completely. You want it to layer on smoothly, but don't rub it. Because if you rub it too much, then it gets kind of grainy. You don't want that. You just want to smooth it on. And always when you're doing your skin, ladies, always remember, your throat, your neck, and your lower neck. Because you always want to cover this whole area because this is your facial area. Okay. Now we're going to go on to the mask. Oh my gosh, this mask is so, when they discontinued the mask for a while because they were reformulated, I thought I was going to die. Because to me, it's the highlight of the skincare class, and it's such a supportive, beautiful self-care kind of thing to do for your skin. And it's so unique. So I loved it when I did it, and now it's back, and I stocked up. I think I have 6 or 7 boxes, but it comes in a box of 4. And they come in pouches. And it moisturizes and soothes your skin. It's a fabric mask in this pouch with a bunch of liquid. And in that liquid is aloe vera, orchid extract, and some other ingredients. And Stress Away essential oil blend is the blend in here. Now, in the box, you get 4 of these. And there's some traditional Chinese botanicals in here too. So here's what it looks like. Here's Christina. So the first thing you do is you open the pouch, tear the top off, and don't let the pouch fall over because there's so much liquid in here. You don't want to let that good liquid fall out because you can use it on your feet or on your legs while you've got the mask on your face. So you take the mask with the plastic side out and the cloth side in, pat it on the best you can, and then you take the plastic off. And then step number 3, you let it sit on your skin. And the recommendation is 20 to 30 minutes. So oftentimes, we'll just do, a girls' fun night where we're soaking our feet and we're chatting or whatever, and we'll do this. And, maybe you're going to watch a movie or something. It is kind of hard to eat popcorn, though, with a mask on. So you might want to wait till you do the movie when you're done. And this is little Lisi. This was 5 years ago. She was just a little one. So once you've had it on for 15, 20, 30 minutes, then you go to step 4 and you remove it. Now, here we are at a skincare class. So last class I did, and these ladies are just putting their masks on. You can see them. I'm helping them get them situated. And the new masks, they actually made little slits around the edges so you can form it around your face better to really get it to stay, okay, which is really good. And so at this class, we leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. We leave it on. And then when you take it off, you just take the cloth mask off. And you can, you just leave your skin like it is, and you'll have a lot of moisture on your skin. So they just kind of touch your skin a little bit with that extra moisture. Now, with what's left in your pouch, the liquid that's in here, pour it in your hand. Look at Christina. She is actually taking that and rubbing it on her feet. You could do it on your arms. I mean, it's super hydrating and super wonderful, so you don't want to just toss that away. The other thing you don't want to do is you do not want to reuse the mask. Now, here's what we discovered, what we learned at beauty school, is that besides being hydrating and moisturizing and soothing, it also is pulling toxins out of your skin, ladies. So you don't want to reuse the mask because the toxins will end up in the cloth. Okay, that makes sense? I know people think, oh, but I want to use it again. It feels so good, but you don't want to use it again. But use that liquid that's in the pouch. And I'll share with you a little story that happened at a class that I did. This was a couple years ago. We're sitting around, we got to the mask part, and we took the mask off. And one of the gals in the class said, oh my gosh. And I looked over to her, I said, what's going on, Roseanne? She goes, well, I had kind of a dry skin area here. It was kind of irritated, and it had been going on for a while. And she said it wasn't ever diagnosed as anything serious, but the last time I'd gone to the doctor, he gave me this tube of whatever, some ointment, and for $250. And she said it didn't help. And so I said, well, what's going on now? She goes, I don't know what was in that mask, but that little irritation around my eye, gone. I said, well, that's pretty cool. But who knows what her skin needed? Who knows what was the specific thing that her skin responded to? But look at the oils in there. Look at the Chinese botanicals. So you guys, it's very soothing and supportive of our skin, helping our skin get back in balance and providing us just nutrients that we need in our skin. So, and here's the thing I have also noticed. Since Young Living came out with this several years ago, and then they didn't have it for a while, all of a sudden in Walmart or Kmart or wherever, I'd see these facial masks on a kiosk at the end of the aisle where all the crappy cosmetics are. So I would pull one out and I would read the ingredients, and you guys read the ingredients and you'll just be sick to your stomach because there's nothing good in their masks. This is a good mask. This is a superb mask, an excellent mask. And this, to me, makes our skincare classes unique, exciting, unusual, and really honors the people that come and give you 2 hours of their time to be there. And now the next thing we're going to do to pamper our skin is we're going to put some extra essential oils on. You do this before you moisturize. This is Mary Young's little extra beauty secret. She loves to add oils either directly to her skin or she can add them to her moisturizer. You can do it either way, whatever you like. So this is 3 Wise Men, one of my all-time favorites. You guys, it has sandalwood, juniper, frankincense, myrrh, spruce, in almond oil. So again, 2 or 3 drops to the palm of your hand, swirl your hands together, and then just bless your face with those wonderful oils. If you'd rather do it, you can put 2 or 3 drops in with your moisturizer and do it that way. Moisturizing. I'll tell you, in Colorado, we know how important it is to moisturize, don't we, Terry? When you used to live here, boy, I think dry up like a prune in Colorado.
Yes.
It's important to moisturize morning and night. It can help your skin be healthy and radiant. And a really key thing, ladies, is if you really want to have a nice application of makeup, especially your Savvy Minerals, you need an evened out moisturizer on your skin for those minerals to apply beautifully. We have a light, and we have, you guys, we have so many moisturizers. I could go on and on about the moisturizers. So we're going to go through them quickly. Oh, I wanted to back up 1 second. I saw this just today. I got a box in. And this is you guys, I hope you're reading these. This is our wonderful Essential Edge. I always glean 1 or 2 fabulous tidbits. So here's the tidbit in this month's Essential Edge. The not so secret ingredient makes all the difference. Sodium hyaluronate in the Art Beauty Mask. Sodium hyaluronate helps to make the Art Beauty Mask an even more effective product. So we know that hyaluronic acid helps to hydrate the skin. In fact, it's naturally occurring component in the skin and helps keep it nourished and healthy. However, sodium hyaluronate is a more effective ingredient because it contains smaller molecules to help the hyaluronic acid penetrate the skin more easily, giving you a deeper hydration that improves the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So, straight from the horse's mouth, read your Essential Edge, another little tidbit on why the new mask is more effective even than the old mask. And I love the old mask. Okay, don't want to miss that. So with our moisturizers, we have so many. It really depends on where you live in the country, what type of skin you have, and what you like your skin to feel like after you apply your moisturizer. The light moisturizer is exactly that, light for hydration, very powerful moisturizer, and it has real Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, and chamomile, and that orchid flower extract. Now, I need more moisturizer in my skin. This is not enough for me. So I use the Art Intensive Moisturizer. This is a brand new moisturizer from Young Living, introduced 1.5 or 2 years ago. It's ultra deep hydrating, and it is so luxurious on your skin that when we offer people at our Savvy Minerals class to pick a moisturizer that they would like to have on their skin before we do the minerals, 9 times out of 10, they are picking the Art Intensive Moisturizer. And you guys, I learned something new. You're totally gonna laugh. So the last Savvy Mineral class we did, and Christina's gonna laugh too, I mentioned that I had ordered a new jar of this because I didn't want to run out ever. But I couldn't tell how much was left in the jar. And the lady across the table says, "We'll just take the top off." So here's how you get it out. To apply this, ladies, look at this. You know how you would take the spatulas and stick them in so we wouldn't be sticking our fingers in the jar? Look at this. This is brilliant. Watch this. Did you see that come out of there?
Yes.
I didn't dip my finger in at all. Now I just take my finger, wipe it across the top, and there it is, all ready for the next time I use it. Now, if I'm in a class, I do take my spatula and scrape it off the top. But if it's for mine at home, I just use my finger. So now I have this great moisturizer. I'm not going to put it on my face, but I'm going to put it on my arms while we're talking here. Okay, so the gal at the table says, well, just take the top off. I said, what do you mean? She said, just unscrew it. I did not know you could unscrew this.
I didn't either.
Look at how much is left. I've been using this for years. Look how much is left in my jar. It's practically full.
I did not know we could unscrew that. I did. I'm going to try that tonight. I didn't know it.
Yeah. I didn't think it came off. I never even thought. I just thought, okay, when it's gone, it was kind of like those old moisturizers we had where you never knew when the last pump was going to come out because you couldn't see it through the jar. Well, there you go, guys. We're in something new tonight.
I have to say also, I know this maybe is not important, but I actually love the jar. I love the look of the jar. It's expensive looking. And I think that our oils warrant that beautiful packaging.
I agree. Look at the beautiful box. I agree completely.
It's fabulous.
You guys, this is going to last forever. I mean, I'm just blown away. And I just got it all over my shirt because I bent my arm. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just wash my shirt. Okay.
Dan, I bet you people listening would find this fascinating.
Yes.
There is a moisturizer at Estee Lauder, at the Estee Lauder makeup counter.
Yes.
That is the most popular moisturizer that Estee Lauder sells. And Jan, it is $240. Okay? People buy it. It's the most widely sold moisturizer. So if people are spending $240 on a moisturizer that isn't going to do anything for their skin, why on earth don't we open our mouth and tell people what we have?
Yes, I agree. I agree. And again, every single time that we talk about our products, you guys, the thing that makes these so spectacular, number one, no harsh, toxic, synthetic chemicals of any kind. Botanicals. And even on the top of that list is the formulas include these ultra wonderful, luxurious, beautiful, therapeutic grade, authentic essential oils. And they're the same oils that go on the little bottles go in our moisturizer. Well, you've got frankincense and sandalwood and hinoki and ylang-ylang and cedarwood. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And even if these other products say they have essential oils, well, where did they come from? Were they synthetically created in a lab? You know, did they, exactly. Who knows where they came from? And we are so blessed. Awesome. Next one. Our Shirley May Skin Brightening Cream. This is a dynamite cream. You may use this as your daytime moisturizer if you like, instead of any of the other moisturizers. Lots of people do. Some people, and then they'll use a little heavier moisturizer at night. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like. It is a lovely, lovely light. Now it's in a jar, so it's not as light as the light moisturizer that comes out in the pump, but this is a beautiful moisturizer. So again, look at what's in it. Blue cypress, Divana, sandalwood, jasmine, geranium, sacred frank melissa, plumeria flower extract. It can be used morning and night to unveil radiant, flawless looking complexion. It will visibly brighten. That's why they call it a brightening cream. Visually brighten your skin, highlight your skin. This is an outstanding moisturizer. I would call the Sandalwood Moisture Cream more of a thing like a night cream. This has been around forever. It's been reformulated a few times, but it's a beautiful moisturizer also. It is very softening to your skin. Sometimes I'll just use it on my arms or on my legs after I shave. It's a little bit too heavy for me, for my skin. I prefer the Ardent Intensive Moisturizer to this one, but my husband loves this one. It's just been a very wonderful, luxurious moisturizer. And you just have to decide which one is for you. Look at myrrh, sandalwood, rosewood, lavender, rosemary, just loaded with great stuff. And there's some sodium hyaluronate in this moisturizer also. The Boswellia Wrinkle Cream, this is for specific areas on your face. Maybe you are concerned about maybe you've got some extra wrinkles, or your skin isn't quite as smooth as you want it to be. So this can be targeted areas, or you could use it all over. It's really up to you. It's also a thicker cream, not as thick as the sandalwood moisturizer. And I have never actually used this all over my face. It's always been in targeted areas. So you just have to decide how you want to use it. Wolfberry eye cream is very specifically for the area around your eyes. And when you put eye cream on, you're going to put it, you're going to dab it. You know, you never, when you're working around your eyes, you never pull or tug. You always pat or stipple, just to pat it. And it's just very soothing and very wonderful. It's very luxurious also. There's what you can see, kind of the size of the jar. The jar is definitely smaller than the other jars. But you use such a little bit. Oh my goodness! When I do a skincare class, I give them too much, because you can hardly get a small enough amount on the spatula to where they think they have enough to use, and then say, "Oh, that was too much. I didn't need that much," because you don't use it in a large area on your face. Mm-hmm. So here's Christina, our model, and this is a totally clean face, no makeup, just after using the skincare products. And here is our little distributor in training. So this is a little Lisi. She's actually 2 years older now, but this was done. Well, you saw the first picture of her when Christina had the mask on. This is her 3 years later. She's even bigger now. We need a new picture, Christina, if she's still on.
Beautiful. I love that picture.
Isn't that sweet? So our routine, you guys, you want to cleanse your skin in the morning and at night. Make sure your face is clean before you apply anything else. Exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, or as often as you want. Tone after cleansing or exfoliating. And then you're going to use the Art Renewal Serum. The serum always goes on after the toner before any other moisturizer. The other thing is, you can use in between these 3 and 4, you can use your 3 Wise Men. You could use Sensation, whatever oil you like, just straight Frank, whatever you like, if you want, okay? You can put that on before or after the serum. All right, then moisturizing. And typically in Colorado, we say moisturize morning and night, because you always want a moisturizer on your skin. We have so many moisturizers to choose from. Pick one. Read the detail on Levine's website. Look at this slideshow again, because Terry will post this. You can look at the details on every one. And just ask your body, which one do I need? And it'll probably direct you to pick the one that would be best for you. Or get to a skincare class if you haven't been to one. For the extra care, for that wonderful soothing and uplifting and supporting yourself, think about the masks. The cream mask, the beauty cloth mask, adding that Wolfberry eye cream, and there's that 3 Wise Men. Now, the one thing I didn't put in this slide is the dry serum. And I just got a new bottle of it. I just remembered that. Forgot to put that in. This is another thing to enhance your skin. And that is, it's called the Essential Beauty Serum. And this one, they used to have it for oily skin, but I think now we just have it for dry skin. This is an outstanding, again, a topical application oil that you can put on before your moisturizer.
Jan, I'm sorry. Yes. What is the name of that again?
It is called Essential Beauty Serum Dry Skin. Essential Beauty Serum, Dry Skin.
You probably don't know the price of it, do you?
I tried to add it to my ER order, and it's out of stock right now.
I snagged it as soon as it came back in. I think it's about $35.
Okay.
It's not terrible at all.
But when you were showing us the ingredients of 3 Wise Men, Jan, I was so happy, because it's got a little bit of almond oil in it. So yes. Now, I can see why Mary Young loves to put that on her face.
Yes, yes. It does have a carrier oil. And this has a carrier oil also.
The beauty serum is $20.75 when it comes back in stock.
Oh, that's wonderful. And how much? The 3 Wise Men, I think, is around 50 or 60. How much is 3 Wise Men, Beverly?
But if you look at the ingredients in 3 Wise Men, oh my It is epic.
I love that oil. Oh no, it's $90.50.
Yeah, it's epic.
Well, you guys think about it. Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, myrrh, frankincense. I mean, yeah, you know, I totally get why it's worth it. And you know, when I do it in class, I give everybody a couple of drops in the palm of their hand, and because it has that carrier oil, that's plenty to do your whole face.
Yeah. Well, okay, so look at this, Jan.
Yeah.
Let's round it up to $100.
Okay.
And there's about 300 drops in a large bottle.
Yes.
So you're going to use, let's say you use 3 drops, you know, and you get 100 applications. That is so much better than that awful price I just told you about for for the commercial product.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Without a doubt, and I didn't put that sheet in here, but I could probably post it. I have a sheet that shows the price of all the skincare products.
Okay.
Current price of all the skincare products. And without a doubt, because of the purity and the concentration and how far these products go in the length of time that you use them, it's absolutely a wonderful value. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away by, and the last class I taught, they all said, I can't believe that I only did that little bit of moisturizer and it covered my whole face.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and so they were really getting the idea that the concentration of these products plus what's the value of what's in them really sets them apart from anything else commercial that's out there.
Well, in the entire Young Living product line, I think one of the most valuable products for the least amount of money is the Orange Blossom Facial Wash. I mean, Jan, it is so economical. Maybe Beverly could look that up, but I just love that. And they were out of stock of it. They were out of stock for a while, and I was just lost without it. And you know what I love about it, Jan? It takes off your eye makeup.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that it takes off your eye makeup.
So the Orange Blossom Facial Wash is $41. And I don't know about you guys, but the reason why I'm finding these prices so fast is because while Jan was talking, I had my Essential Rewards open and I was just adding things to my Essential Rewards. So it's not like I'm the world's fastest researcher. It's that I have them sitting in my Essential Rewards basket right now.
Yeah, well, that I can only say that is so economical because of how little you use and what a fabulous product it is.
Now, Jan, speaking of economics, a few people have actually asked if you charge a fee for your beauty class. Since you're using the mask and all of those materials, what does that look like?
I do. I charge $40 for my skincare class, and they try every single product in the Young Living skincare line. And I send them home with that serum, the Angel Tears serum that I mentioned, that is in this book, which is, I buy the little bottles and then I make it up. I send them home with a pump with the Orange Blossom Facial Wash. I send them home I give them little samples that I get in the beauty school bag that you get quarterly. I usually send them home with some sample there. I send them home with a purse size a glittery, rhinestoney little mirror, a little makeup mirror to go home. Let's see. Oh, and then I also have a small jar that I fill with the Sensation Hand and Body Lotion.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So,
Jan, you know the Sensation Hand and Body Lotion?
Yes.
Okay, I've told this story a couple times, but we have a lot of new people on tonight. So maybe around a year ago, Jan, I had a class at the house here, and I had a number of realtors that came to my class. And I always, like you, Jan, I have all my products all over the house and, in all the bathrooms. So this one realtor goes into the powder room and she comes running out and she says, oh my gosh, you guys have got to try this. And it was Sensation Hand and Body Lotion. She had never tried it before. I had about 12 women, at the house. She was like, oh my gosh. So she passed it around and everybody tried it. And just for the fun of it, I found out that all those women put it on their Essential Rewards order.
Yeah.
And
so totally.
You got to have stuff in your house. And, the Thieves pump.
Yes.
The
foamy hand soap.
Exactly. You want to have that. You want, you want to have the mouthwash with the little tiny cups. I had a person that just the other day that called me and said, thank you for having that mouthwash in your powder room. I just put it on my Essential Rewards.
Yes. Anytime we have an opportunity for people to try something that they've never tried, we need to do it. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why we do those pampering classes.
Oh my gosh. So Jan, I love the fact that you're honoring your time and that you charge for it. And are you seeing people put this on their orders? Are you seeing them come home and put, okay.
Yes. Here's an example. I did a class, it was probably about a month ago now. Well, the one where you saw the pictures of the ladies doing the mask. Okay. Yep. And one gal on there, she came with her 2 daughters. Now the mom has the membership right now. The 2 daughters just have her throw stuff on her order. And they were all using other skincare products, but they wanted to learn about Young Living. And a week later, her order went in for $500.
Jan, that is amazing.
Yeah. And it was a skincare class.
See, that's the thing, the thing that we sometimes as healers, we think, well, they probably can't afford it, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people afford what they want. They find a way to buy what they want. And if they don't buy from us, they're going to buy from someone else.
They are. And so value and quality and effectiveness of products and concentration of products and giving them the opportunity to actually try it. Sit down and try it and hear about it and hear how you use it and how your family uses it. Makes a huge difference. Huge, huge difference. Oh, and so then I just go through and just talk about the fact that, hey, you get great results with these and you have so many things to choose from. That's why we do the class. And then I talk about Essential Rewards. And here's some ideas that you could do. Here's a mini beauty school kit right here. Now, I didn't do all the different variations. I took this from Oilability, but you could put together this pack. You could get the Orange Blossom Facial Wash. You could get the Art Intensive Moisturizer and the toner. You could do any types of combinations. You could do 50 PV for 3 months in a row and end up with 3 new skincare products.
Jan, people are asking in the chat box, could you ever invite someone to a skincare class that isn't signed up yet?
I have done that. In fact, we had someone at Barb's class, or was that the makeup class, Barb? Was that the skincare? She's muted. She's muted right now.
That was your beauty. Yeah, because our makeup class is coming up.
And that was a skincare class. We had one gal there. And it was interesting to watch her, Terry. And Barb saw this too. At the beginning of the class, she was kind of back like this, and I would make a joke or say something that other people would react to. And she had kind of a pretty mild deadpan face. But after I put that mask on, it was like she just woke up. A smile on her face, and she was asking questions. You remember that, Barb?
Yes, I do. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, people don't want to be sold something. They don't want to feel like they have to buy something, but they want to find value. Mm-hmm. She obviously came for some reason, and it was kind of my challenge to help her discover that value in a very non-salesy, experiential way.
Yes.
To where she could, in her own mind, think, geez, this is good stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But it's a really good question, because I will share with you in the beginning, I didn't ever do that. But I'm getting a little bit more flexible in my thinking, especially since now we have this whole focus that we have on getting the toxins out of our lives. It's not just oils anymore. It's great to understand oils and know oils, but you can effectively bring someone into young living without oils being the only thing you talk about.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And everybody needs skincare.
Yeah, that's good, Jan. That's good.
Yeah. So here's just another example, and here's a bigger one. Now this one is another one that Sarah Harnish did, and it's got skincare and a few different things, and then it's got some body care and some hair care, personal care things. But you could put together different variations for someone. What I like to do is say, what is it that you feel like you most need to improve in your skincare? What part of your skincare program? I might say, oh man, I need a new cleanser. I don't like how it works. Or I don't really like my moisturizer anymore. So let's start there. Say, well,
Jan, say that again. I love what you just said. What is it that you
would most like to improve about your current skincare program?
Okay.
What do you think would give you the greatest benefit if you wanted to change something, if you wanted to really improve it after what you've seen and heard today? What is making sense to you that would be your greatest benefit for your skin? And usually they don't like their cleanser, or they're just running out of cleanser. What I say is, if you are just drawn to something, get it now. If you feel compelled to finish using something, you can if you want, but read those ingredients on the back. Does it have any of the stuff that we talked about at the beginning? And if that stuff is back there, do you still want to keep using that, or do you want to treat your skin to something that's much healthier and better for you?
Well, Jan, I love what you have at the bottom of this slide. Everybody, look what she has. Essential reward points. You're going to earn, the 30.90.
30 points, and that's at just 10%.
Yeah, and then, or the 61 or the 77, that's brilliant. Plus, Jan, if you're teaching the class and you show them this, then you've got to show them a slide on what they're going to get from Young Living at the 300 PV.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to include in there the monthly specials, the monthly promos right along with this. I didn't drop it in, but you're exactly right, Terry.
Yeah.
So then they can
see, this is like out of the ballpark, Jan. Well, Jan, I know we're way over our time, but do you have a few more slides? Or
again, this just goes to ER again, which we all know, but again, it would be good in a class. So here's the thing. What I like to focus on is your skin deserves pure, authentic, health-enhancing skincare products. Not something that just feels good, but something that is actually healthy for you to have on your skin. You only have one body, one skin. They're both irreplaceable. You can't trade your body for a new model. So you can treat yourself to products that support healthy cells, contribute to healthy DNA, and contribute to your personal ratings.
Jan, back up. I want to say something. Yes. Leave it on this slide. Everybody watching this, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture anybody that you know on this earth that's 70 years old. Picture a man or a woman, a grandmother, somebody that you know that's 70 years old. While you got your eyes closed, do you have that picture in your mind? Now I want you to open your eyes and look at this picture. My sister is 70 years old. Does she look 70? Does this picture look 70 years old? Absolutely not. Jan, you are a walking billboard. We should make a billboard out of you, girl.
I love these products. I am so blessed to have these products. I could shout it off to the rooftops because everybody uses skincare. And if they have skin, they deserve to hear about them. It's their choice if they choose, but we have to open our mouths and say, I'd love to share with you what we do with our skincare and Young Living and how it can benefit your skin. I'm teaching a class next week. I'd love to have you come. There is an investment of your time and some money because you will try every single product in the Young Living skincare line. And here's the thing, when I show them the price list and they've tried everything and they've done the mask and they have their little goodie bag that they go home with and they have this beautiful book that everybody gets and this little card, I've never had anyone say to me, well, I don't really think that was worth $40. Mm-hmm. We have a blast at our classes. I really, really pamper people. Mm-hmm. I make sure that they get to try the sensation oil, that they try the stress away oil. If they want to try Frank, they can try Frank. I give them a little bottle that's got 3 drops of Frank, 2 drops of myrrh, and 1 drop of rose oil. I mean, the drops in that bottle alone are probably worth $5. I mean, a drop of rose oil is worth $3. Yeah.
Jan, this class tonight is worth $40. Just what we're learning tonight is worth $40.
Jan, I'll need to say something about that rose oil that you gave us, you know, the little sample. And by the way, her classes are phenomenal. Ladies always say we want to do this again, and I just have to make them wait another 6 weeks because you just can't keep doing them. But that little rose oil today, when I was giving a raindrop, this lady was explaining to me some situations she was going through. I knew she needed rose, and I thought, well, I don't have rose. There's just no way. And it dawned on me, I had a little drop of rose. And so I ran to the other bathroom, I got it, and I did the massage, and I did some work on her skull and on her head. She started crying. So whatever happened within that, the frequency of that particular oil or whatever was going on, it was really powerful. So, yeah, it was.
It just allowed her to release some emotions that she needed to let go of.
That's so true. So thank you for that. You do pamper us. You do.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Barb. Thanks for sharing that. Because, you know, sometimes we get caught in this little regimen of this for this and this for this and this for this. And you just totally went outside the box and remembered that and brought it in. Had nothing to do with the raindrop, but it sure had something to do with what you were sensing in her and what she needed. Mm-hmm. And what a great thing to do for someone. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end. And I think Beverly can post this on the site where we have the PowerPoints posted.
Yes.
So I'm thrilled, you guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Well, Jan, my goodness, I wish you could see our faces. We are all so grateful. This was a phenomenal class. I mean, I'm going to go like this, and everybody, that if you can, Jan, if you can see us, we're clapping.
I can see you guys. I can see you. Thank you. I loved it. Wow, Thank you so much.
This was so educational. Thank you. And everybody in the chat box is saying thank you. It was so educational. I have about 10 new products on my list that I'm going to be trying, and I hope everybody else does too.
Good, good. That's the goal here, to get your skin healthier and happier with fabulous products.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jan. We love you, and we really appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Terry. I love you all. Good night.
Good night, everybody.